Some sort of weird spin there. Lohmeyer bobbled but was able to recover. McGuire doing a good job of getting over, and there's two quick outs for the Greywolves at the bottom of the second.
Your left fielder from Clackamas Community College, number 3, Matthew Learbach.
So with 2 away and nobody on, then I'll bring up the left fielder Matt Learbach, who led off and played center field last night. So he takes a off-speed pitch from McGuire for a ball. Learbach led off the game with an infield single. Didn't collect a hit after that. Was on base a couple times. He grounds this one over to Lohmeyer at first. Lohmeyer will take it himself for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits for the Gherkins here in the bottom of the second. We'll head to the 3rd. Still 3-0 Greywolves.
I want to hear you on this one. Hunter Clayton.
So get ready to welcome you back for the top of the 3rd inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Gherkins. It's going to be number 1, Zach Hart. He takes over for Kane Kianis, who went the first 2 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs. As Hart works to Hunter Clayton, the 4-hitter for the Greywolves. Hart's 1-0, swung on. Fouled in the air, out of play.
Everyone relax. No one's getting my car.
And fans, if you're new to Wild Wild West League Baseball, there's a wheel behind home plate. When you spin the wheel, whatever the wheel lands on, that's the rule we play for the inning. So for this inning, as that ball is scorched over the shortstop, McKenzie for a base hit. Great swing there from Hunter Clayton for a leadoff base hit.
Next up for the Greywolves
So fans, as we
from
were
North
saying,
Marion High School, number 9,
whatever the
Evan
wheel lands
Holman.
on is what we play as a rule for the inning. So for this inning, this 3rd inning, if a fan catches a foul ball, it'll result as an out for the batter. So with nobody out and Clayton aboard, I'll bring up the catcher, Evan Holman. First pitch from Hart is in the dirt. Stopped nicely by Bennett. He's been working hard back there. And the count is 1-0 to Holman. We'll also be spinning the wheel in the 5th and 7th innings. So be sure to check back in for new rules in those innings. That 1-0 from Hart misses inside to make it 2-0. Hart with a quick move over there at first. Clayton dives back safely. And we'll do the 2-0 here. Swung on, hit in the air to center. Center fielder Dix coasting over. He'll make the catch. So first action for A.J. Dix out there in center field. And there's one away for the Gherkins in the top of the third. And with one S striding to the plate is the extra hitter Max Richards. He's a strikeout victim in his first at-bat at the hands of Kane Kianis. Hart with the high leg kick swings, chops this to third. To second for one, on to first, not in time. So good turn there from Caleb Watson-Stone over at third base, but Shane Tackla could not complete the double play. So there's now two away for the Greywolves here in the top of the third.
Kellen Krebs.
As that'll bring up the second baseman Kellen Krebs with two away. Hart goes quickly to the plate there, picks up a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 to Krebs. Hart working with a little more velocity than Kianis. Coming from the left side. 0-1 is a breaking ball, misses up for a ball to even things here. Different look for Krebs, who faced the right-handed Kianis in his first at-bat, now facing the left-handed Hart. 1-1. Fastball just misses outside. Hart is working pretty quickly, gets the ball back, gets on the rubber, and is ready to go here. His 2-1 to Krebs, swung on, hit on the ground and by Shane Tackla in the second. A misplay out there by Dorn will allow Richards to advance to third. And the throw gets away again and into center field. So Max Richards will come around to score. Kellen Krebs advances to second on the throw. It's going to go as a base hit, 2 errors on that play. First one going to be on the right fielder, Jack Dorn, for the misplay. Second one going to be charged to Caleb Watson-Stone for the errant throw into the outfield. So the Greywolves have pushed one across. It's now 4-0. They lead here in the top of the third. As that first pitch from Hart is blocked nicely, 1-0. Center fielder Charlie Peters digs in. So Krebs the runner on second. Peters the hitter. Peters swings, lines this one just foul. Down the first base line. Could have been fouled by more than a few feet there. Would have been extra bases. And the count evens at 1 here. And Hart looking to get out of this inning after some sloppy play from the Gherkins defensively. 1-1 to Peters is a breaking ball, misses, looked to be just upstairs. Looks like Hart wanted that one. But Peters is ahead in the count, 2-1. Hart comes back with the fastball, misses again upstairs. Peters now in control of the count, 3-1. Elijah Maeda, another left-handed hitter, waits on deck for the Greywolves. That 3-1 swung, line past the glove of McKenzie. Around third comes Krebs. He will score the 5th run of the game for the Greywolves. And Charlie Peters cashes in. So a line drive there from Peters.
Now batting
just
number
past
18,
the glove of
Elijah
McKenzie.
Maeda.
Will go as a hit, but I bet if you ask McKenzie, he'd probably say he should have made that play. So that'll bring up Elijah Maeda here with 2 away. So Maeda swings, lines this, caught over at third base by Caleb Watson-Stone. So that'll end things here at the top of the third. 2 runs pushed across for the Greywolves. They lead now 5-0.
Whipple's Pickles Party Deck located behind home plate for our Whipple's Pickles Pickle Juice drinking competition. Emily, what's going on over there?
All right, Rocker Stadium fans. Tonight we have Sin, Jackie, and Cameron here doing our pickle juice drinking competition. The goal of the competition is whoever chugs their pickle juice the fastest wins. Alright. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
It's Tim's our winner! Sin now wins a jar of Wickles Pickles.
Let's go.
Congrats, Sin.
What does he win? A jar of pickles and the admiration from all of you here at Walker Stadium! Pacific Northwest Federal Credit Union is proud to partner with the Pickles to bring you the best Visa card in the North. No cash advance fees, no annual fee, no balance transfer fees, low rates, and best of all, 10% off merchandise when you shop with it at the Pickles store. $1 off all tickets bought at the stadium box office. Apply for yours today at bnwfcu.org/pickles.
So we get ready to welcome you back here for the bottom of the third inning.
Leading off for the
Center fielder
Gherkins,
AJ
number
Dix
11,
leading things
AJ
off.
Dix.
Dix entered.
Hey, make some
pitcher
noise for
yesterday,
AJ Dix!
getting a start in center field tonight for the Gherkins. As Spencer McGuire back out to start the bottom of the third for the Greywolves. McGuire's first pitch to Dix misses just a little bit inside. The Greywolves now leading 5-0 after a couple 2-out runs. McGuire's 1-0 misses away. One of the errors in the top of the third committed by Jack Dorn, who waits on deck. McGuire's 2-0 is across for a strike to make it 2-1 as Dix looks to jumpstart a dormant Gherkins offense, still held without a hit so far. 2-1 from McGuire, misses low. So after efficient first 2 innings from McGuire, a little bit of wildness here from him here to start the third. His 3-1 to Dix, swung on, hit in the air to left, falling quickly, and it'll fall fair. It'll be a fair ball. Dix forced to hold up.
What you doing? Get to second base.
And looks like Dix will reach safely at second base. He ran into the first baseman Dakota Lohmeyer around first base and paused in between first and second. No call from the umpire, so he coasted into second base there for a lead-off double.
Alrighty.
Time's
Now
out.
batting. Number 20, J.D. Doors. Here come the mascots.
So Dix placing that ball perfectly just down the left field line, and he's granted with a leadoff double. First hit of the night for the Gherkins, as they now have a runner in scoring position for the right fielder Jack Dorn. Good jump over there from Dix, who tries to take third. The throw, not in time. So good read there from AJ Dix, able to steal third base. The throw not in time from the catcher Holman. And the Gherkins quickly have a runner at third with nobody out. Dorn looking to atone for his mistake in right field in the previous inning. Trying to push across the first run for the Gherkins. He swings, grounds that, past the dive of Lohmeyer. Stopped over there at second, but he'll reach with an infield single. So the second baseman, Kellen Krebs, dived to save it, but Spencer McGuire was not able to get over quickly enough.
Next up,
And Dorn
number
will reach
13,
with an infield single.
Colby Grace.
So the Gherkins score their first run of the evening as Dix comes in the backside there. And they now trail 5-1. And it's going to be a quick mound visit here from the first baseman Dakota Lohmeyer, as there's still nobody out here in the bottom half of the third for the Gherkins. Colby Grace rounding out the lineup for the Gherkins here. He bats 10th. He was in the middle of the order last night and had a ringing double to the left center wall last night. So after a quick visit, we're ready for action here. McGuire comes set with Dorn on first. The first pitch to Grace is a ball that misses outside, and it's 1-0. So a little bit of momentum here for the Gherkins after they gave up 2 runs in the top half of the third, getting 1 back so far. Still nobody out. McGuire working to Grace. The 1-0 misses low to make it 2-0. Shane Takla, the leadoff hitter, waits on deck for the Gherkins. McGuire looking for a ground ball here. The 2-0. It's a ball that misses just up to make it 3-0. Pitch was a little bit closer there. Grace being selective. Finds himself way ahead in the count here, 3-0. McGuire's 3-0. It's a fastball that picks up the low inside corner for a strike, and it's 3-1.
Baseball.
Good count here for Grace to do some damage. We'll see what McGuire comes in with here with the 3-1. It is a fastball, misses outside.
Take your base.
And Colby Grace will reach with a walk.
Next up for the Gherkins, number 2, Shane Takla.
So the Gherkins now have runners on first
Coming
and
in for
second
Gigi and Low P
Now
up
visit.
here for the party deck.
by Greywolves manager Jason Stanley out to talk to Spencer McGuire, who's run into some trouble here in the third inning. Already 1 run in for the Gherkins, 2 runners
Make
on.
some noise if
Still
you're in
nobody
section
out.
201. How about section 203?
Takla
Make
looks
some
to come
noise at
through here.
203. Thank you.
So quick visit there from Stanley as he heads off. Nobody warming yet in the Greywolves bullpen, so this will be McGuire's inning until further notice. As that rolls the lineup back around to Shane Takla, the second baseman tonight. McGuire with a long look. Back at third, Takla shows bunt, gets it down. McGuire bounces off the mound, and that's going to be a bunt base hit for Shane Takla. So the catcher, Evan Holman, called off McGuire, but the bunt was put in a great spot there, and Takla will reach with an infield bunt single. Looked like the third baseman, Stuart Weber, was also
Number
anticipating
6,
a bunt.
Kayla Watson.
Nevertheless, we'll have the bases loaded here with no outs.
Safe.
The play is under review.
And looks like we're going to have a brief review
And,
here.
no, Picklebot, I hear you, but someone's running up there, Picklebot. I know you're never wrong, but,
100%.
you know,
I had a great look at it.
hang tight, brother.
Great look at it. Yeah, same. Yeah.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Okay,
Foul ball.
okay. We heard it, it's a foul ball. Thank you, Picklebot.
And so after
Yeah,
review
runners
from the
going
Greywolves,
back.
the call is going to be
Takla back at the
overturned.
plate.
Looks like the ball went off
We're
of
running a
Takla's
tight ship up
foot,
here.
so
We
he'll be
get it.
called back to
Fine.
home plate. Grace will be called back to first, Dorn called back to second, and it'll be an 0-1 count to Shane Takla.
We're not going to say you messed up, but you needed a minute to think about that one, and you got it right.
Looks
So
like that
again,
initially was a
Picklebot
bunt base
3000
hit
is
for
a
Shane
sterling
Takla,
record. Sterling.
but instead a break for Spencer McGuire and the Greywolves here. So runners on first and second, still nobody out. Takla the hitter once again. The 0-1 from McGuire is well up and away to even the count. So we'll see here 1-1 if Takla chooses to show bunt again. The third baseman Stuart Weber honoring the bunt up on the grass. Takla does show bunt again, but takes a ball outside. Gherkins trying to run a little bit of small ball here as they look to cash in on a good opportunity here. Still nobody out. McGuire with a look to second, the 2-1. Takla shows bunt again and takes ball 3. So I have to wonder if Takla showing bunt is disrupting the rhythm of McGuire as he struggled to find the zone these past 2 pitches. He's going to have to come in with a strike here. We'll see if they let Takla swing. He shows bunt again, and that hits him. So for the third consecutive pitch, Shane Takla shows bunt, pulls back, and that hits him. So the bases will once again be loaded with no outs for the Gherkins.
All right,
So
you got a
gold
warm up.
opportunity
Let's try it
here
again.
for the third baseman, Caleb Watson.
Here's number 6, Kayla Watson. Watson Stone.
Watson Stone will also be trying to atone for an error he committed in the previous inning. His throwing error led to a run for the Greywolves. First pitch from Spencer McGuire. Looked like he took a little off there. Misses up and away for a ball. And it's 1-0 to Watson Stone. 1-0 misses to Watson Stone to make it 2-0. Watson Stone was one of the 3 strikeout victims in the first inning for the Gherkins, as there starts to be a little bit of activity down in the Greywolves bullpen. Looks like a righty up and throwing down there. The 2-0 from Spencer McGuire misses outside to make it 3-0. As that's now 6 straight balls from McGuire. McGuire's 3-0, splits the plate in half to make it 3-1. As he looks to find his footing here. Gherkins with a good chance, nobody out. Defense playing mostly straight away. McGuire's 3-1. Swung on, back towards the first base side. And Watson Stone has run the count full. So 3-2, nobody out, the base is loaded. The Greywolves leading 5-1 here in the bottom of the third. 3-2 for McGuire, misses away. And that'll walk in a run.
That's a run, Gherks, make some noise!
So good at bat there from Caleb Watson Stone, leads to a run. Jack Dorn comes in to score.
Now batting,
And the Greywolves now lead 5-2.
Reese McKenzie.
That'll bring up the 3-hitter Reese McKenzie. He's also a strikeout victim his first time up.
Cam ready doing a bang-up
Spencer
job
McGuire
out there.
struggling a little bit out there this
Bang-up
inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. 2 runs already home for the Gherkins. McGuire sets the first pitch to McKenzie, misses for a ball. Looks like McGuire's lost a little bit of velocity from his first inning or two, as he's struggling to find the zone here. 1-0 swung on, hit in the air to left. Left fielder Takatoshi gives it a look, but it's going to be just out of play down the left field line.
Did you catch that? You won my car if you did.
So Takatoshi gives it a good look, but it'll land just out of play to even the count 1-1. So no outs for Reese McKenzie here in the bottom of the third. He's looking for his first hit of the night. 1-1 for McGuire, fastball.
Again, that's a Nissan
just
Versa.
away.
Power windows, no power steering if you catch a foul ball.
And since it's still the bottom of the third inning, fans are still eligible to catch a foul ball for an out. 2-1 from McGuire, chop to third. The third baseman, Weber, to the plate. The throw gets away. Colby Grace will score. So Weber tried to make the throw on the run, but threw it away there from Holman out of the reach. And that'll bring home a run, and it's 5-3.
Oh, stride into the plate. The catcher, number 29, Carter Boom Boom Bennett.
So with no outs, the Greywolves leading 5-3. Carter Bennett digs in as he takes a strike. Long inning so far for Spencer McGuire. Still nobody out. Bases full of Gherkins. 0-1, runs a little bit away. 1-1 now to Bennett. Bennett was held hitless in last night's game. 0-1 so far tonight. As that fastball from McGuire misses again. And Bennett finds himself ahead in the count. After the first 2 innings of getting ahead of hitters, McGuire's fallen behind most of the hitters he's faced so far here in the third. Misses away again, 3-1. I have to wonder if this might be the last hitter for Spencer McGuire if he's unable to record an out. Looking for a ground ball here. Bennett looking to cash in. The 3-1 is a fastball. This is down and in, and that's ball 4. So Carter Bennett will reach via a
Another
walk.
one for your Gherkins.
Shane Tackla scores, and all of a sudden,
Mike
it's
Carr
5-4
still in
Greywolves
play.
here in the third. Jason Stanley out of the dugout. That looks like that's going to be all for Spencer McGuire tonight. We'll give you some information on the new pitcher on the other side of this break.